Hello, everyone. Happy New Week. It's time with Eric and Marie.
Happy New Week, everyone, and welcome back to Time with Eric and Marie, where we talk about all things marriage, personal development, and life in general. So, a friend of mine sent me this video yesterday night, and it was so hilarious that we decided let's talk about it today. So, it's all about what? Child benefits, isn't it?
Yeah, so apparently one of Eric's friends who watches our video sent this short clip, and it's a Ghanaian couple in the US discussing their child benefits. So basically, the guy was asking his wife that he had seen her opening an envelope, a letter had come in, he had seen her opening it, but she didn't really discuss with him the contents of the letter. It turns out it was the kid's child benefit. I don't think it's a true story. I think they were just reenacting scenarios that usually plays out in people's homes. So she then went, ballistic, and she was like, it's the kid's child benefit. Why should I discuss it with you? It's my money. It's like money belongs to the children and I. Why should I discuss it with you? You're a man, you should be working to take care of the bills, something along those lines. So we then translated it into our home, and I wouldn't say it's a similar scenario here per se in terms of me opening the child benefit letters and not showing them to Eric or discussing them with him. Because funny enough, I think the day before yesterday, I had suggested something about our younger daughter's child benefit, because she's the only one on child benefit at the moment. She's just about turning 17, so I think she's got one more year to go. When they turn 16, the government gives you 2 more years. That is if they're going to continue in higher education. So we've got about 1.5 more years to go. Child benefit will finish or end. So I was suggesting something to him. But for the most part, I've been in charge of the child benefit, because I agree with my sister in that video. We're the ones that went to the hospital. We're the ones that did the pushing, or whatever means by which the child, came into this world. So I think us being in charge of the child benefits doesn't spoil anything, and we really shouldn't have to be given account every single month or every year like that. I mean, as a man, just take your mind off it, full stop.
She makes me laugh. Guys, so let me bring you into context. For those of you who don't know what child benefit is, in most Western countries, when you give birth to a child, the government gives you an amount of money every month towards the upkeep of the child. Basically, that's it. And this money is given to both parents. Officially, it's given to both parents. And if it's a single parent, then the money goes towards the upkeep of the child. So this money can be used for, let's say, clothing, holidays, anything to do with the upkeep of the child. That's the main official intent of this child benefit, which is a good thing. I kind of agree and disagree with what Marie said. Agreement in the sense that they went to the hospital, they pushed, they went through labor and all the pain and everything. So it is just wise as a man to let them handle everything. Even though it's given to both parents, it can only be given in the name of one person. So who is best to handle this amount of money? I personally think it's the mother of the child, so that they can use it to look after the children. But having said that, it depends on the family dynamics. I'm not saying that every man should go and say, oh, can you account for this money and blah, blah, blah. I've never done that. Never, ever. And I don't even put my mind on where the child benefit money is, because I know that she will handle it well. And she's handled it well since we met and gave birth to our 3 children. The point that I disagree with her on, or the lady in the video as well as what Marie is saying now, is that, the man should not worry about it at all. The man shouldn't even ask of it at all. No, the man could ask when, let's say, situations are hard in the household, and maybe that money can be used to top up maybe a shopping or something. I mean, it's not a crime to ask. So this is where I'm saying that the couple should come together and agree what the money will be used for, or the woman should chip in if needed, if they are in hard times. I quite remember in the very early stages of our, marriage, I think, had to use the money to top up on home shopping, wasn't it? Grocery shopping.
Yeah, so once a month, very early on.
Very early on.
Yeah,
but apart from that, I don't even think of it. She uses it.
Yeah, very early on, whenever it came, we would put it towards our
grocery shopping, yeah.
Getting like nappies and stuff for the baby. In fact, and then when they went back home to my parents, because they stayed with my parents for about 4 years, we had to inform HMRC. And I remember, because this was a long time ago, obviously they are in their mid-20s now, but I do remember them asking that if we could prove that we were going to remit them,
exactly,
then they would continue the payments, which we said yes, because back then there was Western Union, MoneyGram, and you could keep the receipts to prove that you were sending the money over. So that really helped us well, because then we knew that there was that constant money. Because not remember, because not many of you know, some of you do, those of you who have followed us for a long time. But the reason why we send them is because Eric was in uni and I had to work. I was the only one working at the time. He was in full-time uni.
That's right.
So we sent them for a few years. And so that came in really handy, because we knew that every month there was a constant amount coming in that was going to be shipped over
for the upkeep of the children,
to Ghana, you know, for their remittances. Yeah. So yeah.
But the aspect that I think every couple
ever since then, you know, it's none of his business.
That's what they think.
He knows that it comes in.
That's what they think, you know. But it's a choice. On purpose, I think the women, personally, I think they should handle it. It's not a huge amount of money in the first place.
That's it.
And look at him.
And that's the reason why we think the men shouldn't focus on it.
Finish. Yeah. I think it's not a huge amount of money anyway. So men should just focus on their work, make sure that God blesses them, so that this amount of money is like even a remittance to your wife. Aside what you give her, this is bonus to her. Where the woman should be mindful of is that if the man is in need or a situation is not good, sometimes a man can lose his job. When in reality, you know, the man is in need of money to look after the family, and there's money there sitting there from the child benefit. I think using it to buy food is nothing. The woman should be reasonable enough to say, at this point, I've got some money stashed away, let me just contribute. Women are meant to help us.
What if she's used it to build a house back home?
That happens as well. I mean, you brought up a huge topic. This thing can, it's caused a lot of problems, whereby women can secretly stash this amount of money, use it to build properties back home. So yeah, going back to child benefits, I think that women should handle it. And if the man is in need, or the family is in dire need of money, and you've got that money coming in, it can be used towards minor things. But men, my prayer is that God blesses all men, so they don't even have to worry about the child benefit money.
So what if something happens in the household, say the man has lost his job, as you're saying, and times are hard, so you're expecting to fall on the woman for her to chip in, and you're thinking, okay, even if she doesn't have her own money or save something saved at all, there should be something there from the child benefit. And it turns out there's nothing. What happens?
How come there's nothing? It's coming in monthly, so how come there will be nothing?
Okay, what if they're not saving it?
The next month's money that comes in should be used towards helping the household.
But what would be so for example, if it was me and there was nothing, what would be your reaction?
What's your definition of there's nothing?
There's nothing as in I've spent it.
Yeah, the following month will come, so there will be something.
But how would you react towards all these years and there's nothing saved at all?
Yeah, because we agreed that you use it to look after the children and yourself. So if there's nothing, it's you who has managed it the way you want to. So that's fine. I mean, for all these 27 years, we've not even talked about child benefit in the first place, because I know that when it comes, automatically it goes to her. And she's had to manage it as and have to do what she wants to.
To be honest, I think for me, my focus used to be on it when they were much younger, especially when I had the younger one, and from 2007, and I took a career break from the bank for 3 years. So from 2007 to about early 2011 or mid 2011, when I wasn't working, because my father died shortly after, just when I was getting ready to go back to work. So I pulled out again. That was when I heavily relied on it. That one, I wouldn't lie about it. Other than that, it's not something I even focus on.
Yeah.
Like, you're there and then you see your bank account has gone up a little bit. You check the statement. Oh, it was child benefit that came in. Oh, okay.
I think with regards to the video that we watched, what really did it for me was the fact that the woman was just brushing off the topic, was so abrupt when it came to that money. And the man was saying, oh, I don't really need the money per se, but it's not also a crime to talk about it. And then I think the man also mentioned that they were putting up a property.
Yeah, and he had his money had gone low. So
exactly. So the woman should chip in something. And the woman said that, oh, he is building his property, he should go ahead and do it and blah, blah, blah. But the property is for the household. And that's a total different topic altogether when it comes to building properties as a family. Should it be solely the man's responsibility? Maybe you can treat that the following week, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, where I agree with the woman, and let me say this in tree, because I think the man had said in our local dialect, na enkurani sikane, as in the kids' money, isn't there anything lying there or saved from the kids' money?
Yeah.
And I can see why, or I can see how that would sort of chuck a woman.
Why?
Like, yeah, because why the kids' money is the same.
Now, isn't it our kids? And
yeah,
can the man ask
our
of
kids,
the kids' money? Not with the intent that he was going to spend it. Or not with the intent that he wanted the woman to account for it per se in a regimented manner.
No, but he needed, we know this is a fictional thing. They were just acting. I don't think it's their real story. I don't believe that.
I don't believe so as well.
However, let's just take it as a real scenario. In a real scenario like that, how do you think the woman will begin to see the man? It's like, you're working. You're supposed to be, you claim you're the head. You're the head of the family. You're supposed to be showing the way.
But that doesn't mean
now
the woman should be the helper.
Yeah, but it's like, what have you done with your money? What's happening with work, your savings, your investment? And now you have to not even fall on me, but fall on the children's money.
The man never said he was going to fall on the children's money.
But I think he had
in the video, we'll play the video. We'll watch a video, viewers also watch it. He never said he was going to rely on the money. He never said that he needed it desperately.
So why he just use the house as a...
No, he went shopping, if you watch the beginning.
Yeah.
He went shopping, got the groceries, and was like a top-up. I think where I kind of disagree with the man was to do with the property. When the property thing comes in and he's expecting the woman to help.
Yes,
because that's where it's like, don't use the child's benefit to build a property per se. And that's why that's why we are discussing this. Yeah. But I think the woman was like, when it comes to my money, it's my money. Don't even ask me. But when it comes to your money, you know how much I earn and all that. And that was discussed in the video.
Yes, because
but it's not right. I think when it comes to a woman's money as well, the man should know about it's a household money. It's not like you account for it every week or every day or anything. But when the chance comes for you to discuss about money, the man's amount of money coming in. You should know the amount of money coming into the woman's account as well.
No, but once take your mind off it. That's what we're saying.
So you have to take your mind off our money as well.
No, but that no.
You see, guys, if we say we're going to talk about this, we will spend the whole day talking about it.
And let me explain why no. The Bible says, a man shall leave his mother and father and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one.
No doubt
and the
about
Bible lays out your responsibilities.
Like
You're supposed to be taking care of me.
Which most men do.
Yes, but this is where this whole housewife thing came from, where, back in the days, many women would just be at home taking care of the kids. And it's the man's job. It's your role, your responsibility to go out, bring the money in, take care of the household, pay the bills, give me my allowance, So if I'm working now,
no doubt about everything you have said.
We are helping here.
When it comes to household, wait. When it comes to money in the household, men do never dispute or reject their responsibilities. We take care of the home, we go to work, we provide, we do all that. But when it comes to the Bible also says that the women are helpers. It's not just restricted to house chores and taking care of home. Because these days, in a contemporary setting, men also do it. We take care of the home, we also clean home, we cook, we do all these things. So if you are working, it's also nice to sometimes share.
No.
That's a very selfish standpoint.
But let's be honest.
That's a very selfish standpoint.
Even in this our household,
Yeah.
and this is me being very honest.
Yeah.
Like Eric does the bills, you know.
I do everything.
Practically.
Pay everything.
So,
but that's because I'm in a position to do so.
Yes. So
but that doesn't mean
yeah,
that you should not help
if
I wasn't in a position to do.
Recently, we wanted to do just a little bit of facelift, you know, in our living room, bathroom. I took care of that.
But that's
and he was very proud of me. He was like, "Oh, well done."
Yeah,
and
that's one of. Now we are talking about generic situations, not just this.
But that's me helping.
No, we're not talking about our hope. We're talking about generically how women should be helping.
And
the standpoint should not be that women's money is their money. The men's money is our money. I totally disagree with that. 100%.
Yeah, there's going to be a lasting debate.
100%.
I subscribe to my money is my money.
Nah.
Your money
totally
is
wrong.
our money.
Totally
even though my money is still kind of like your money, but not kind of.
Totally wrong.
Like for example,
and I think it's a mindset that we should, maybe the men should educate the women about that. Let
me tell you what I just
Our money is not just their money, but when it comes to their money, it's not our money. If you go with my dream.
We're about to get a visitor, for example, and we want to treat our visitor, take her out somewhere. So I just made the booking. When they got to the email and telephone number part,
and the money part.
When it got to the money part, I passed it over. I've helped by making the booking.
That's not a problem.
The money part.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem because money no be problem. Money no be problem.
And what I meant by that was in one of our one of our.
It's a man's responsibility. You show that responsibility. So yes, I think there should be shared responsibility sometimes. But yes, if a man is in a position to take care of the home, which he should, then he should shoulder everything that comes his way, and then help. Yeah, and help when you can.
Yes, shoulder everything. Let's not even say shoulder everything. Just do your responsibilities. I would say.
Which is what?
Shoulder everything.
Exactly. See,
it makes it sound too.
You shoulder everything. Hey, let's call a spade a spade. Shoulder everything. Do your responsibilities, but shoulder everything.
Yeah. Shoulder everything. And as women too,
I think women should help.
We play our role.
If the need,
we help.
If the need arises,
we do.
Guys, tell us how you do it. How do you manage it? Let us know in the comment box.
That's right. But anyway, we were inspired by that video.
Yeah.
And I think there's 2 other videos that we've taken inspiration from. So Wednesday as well, we'll bring another topic, which I think is to do with cheating. So yeah, we'll be discussing that. And then the third one, I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
But
we'll let you
know. We'll make it fun like that. So yeah, please subscribe and share the video with your friends. Put it on your old school platforms, etc. And yeah.
Peace out, guys. Have a great week.